Where's it gonna go? I don't think anything dropped. That's a good weapon. I actually did that alright. I shouldn't have done that then, I should have waited until I was switching pushy. As he actually starts not worth it in this fight, to be honest, Field Boy. I'll use this now, because I really used this one early. I can't believe I just failed that completely. Also, I'm getting robbed here. Oh, that should kill. I don't even know what to pick up, like, everything else. Oh, no, it does. Yeah, just useless armor, though, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, we're moving to switch characters now. my menuing. Sorry, I said that a bit loud. It's not the end of the world, but my menuing's going a bit bad. That did not feel nice. Oh well. I did switch to super bottom as well. That's actually a really good way again. He's one there and ruined it. That at this stage probably shows how important combat actually is in this game. Doing better, along with just not dying to bosses. That's probably a better start. Upgrade time, then backtrack. No, I didn't. I'll change it. No. Then we'll go back there for after this stage. An extra button press now is one extra button press later. Nobody quote me on that, please. In this case, it should be true. Sonny, wake up. was meant to use another attack after that, but no, didn't want to. That was my fault for missing that second guard. But we did skip a spell. Which is good. It was one that my last run completely just died to for no reason. I don't know why I did this, I should have just guarded the attack. I don't actually need to get the chests here. I need to remember that this time. Also, we have a glide now, which is really annoying. That's what I'm doing here, is we're looking for an assassin who, spoiler, we don't actually find. Now it's boss fight time, you'll see the difference in combat strength that we've just acquired. Really? It's just free time loss. And it's free time loss because I missed one guard again. Well, thanks for the follow, but appreciate it. Well, time to show this off again. Oh, thanks for saying that. It's inconsistent though. More of a thing, like, if I have time and I'm like able to, I will. I got a lot of other things going on as well. Well, let's hope all this time in this stage earlier was all worth it. As well, we have a lot going on in this stage. And this trick is different every time. Nope. 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 No. There we go. I'm not even sure if I saved time in the end doing that. It's not as difficult as I was making it out to be. Well, this boss is deadlier than it seems. I've done in the wrong order, but I do not care. I just want to do the sub-quest on the mountain before coming here. Yeah, Yuma doesn't have a long run, it is a difficult run though, or part of the run. I'd argue Yuma was the hardest part of the run to do. This stage included, even though it looks easy. The stage itself is, the boss can just get a little bit out of hand. Also, these balls are really annoying. Because we have no different attacks, we've only got these three. I wish I'd put my guard. 3, 4, 5, 6. this earlier. Before that stage, because I've even got a weapon for that stage as well, but I forgot. I had it in my mind that I wanted to switch because the glide's annoying, but I was wrong. Slower than my last attempt at this. At least got a weapon, okay. One more push should do it. I'm an idiot, I pressed that earlier and it delayed. I've lost time there. skip this one, to be honest. Let's skip that one by force, not by skill. I'm getting better at learning rhythm to stun lock bosses for longer, but I don't know. That's behind us at this point anyway. As we get to the least the more enjoyable part of the run for me. It's also the more enjoyable part was also the part that's more likely to end your run. First part at this stage, not given a weapon. That one's not the end of the world, and it's unlikely. I've only ever had it happen once, and I forgot to switch these projectiles. Please. No, I shouldn't say it like that. Yeah, we're doing a sub-quest right now. 100% rules doing the sub-quests makes sense, even though it's undecided if we do or not. And by the way, I mean, I'm like the only one who runs this, so... That's why I'm trying to push this category, is making it just not flan for some. That's a category on its own. We don't want two categories that just play flan the whole game. Anyway, we get these chests because of the sub-quest. Accessory, weapon, weapon. That's fine. 88, that's 104, that's the biggest change I got. Normal armor before, which is fine. That accessory gives a boost in crit rate, so we'll use it. Our crit rate's only 13, yet we're getting a lot more crits with this one attack. Feels like Element itself just has a boosted crit rate for no reason. Like, out of all the attacks I've used, one of them didn't crit. I've got 13% crit rate. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but that has a higher crit rate. Right, let's go first. Any of you? Yeah, you're all melee. Somehow keeps that combo all the way through those 2 encounters. Fine, let's drop here because this cutscene will probably make it drop anyway. Let's make it invincible. Focus down some balls. Yeah, we'll take all the hits. So he'll want to focus on. Fight over. Anyway, we're gonna join the trend of the moon rabbits and jump on a train. Finally armor. Yeah, not a good spot. Also, yeah. that was a bit on the slower side, but sometimes it happens. These next two stages are like run enders, which is crazy because they're not hard. Like that one trick then the run just from bad RNG alone, followed by the boss. We can skip that skip there with a different skip, but if it's boss and the characters that we need to be, well, isn't that good for bosses? And the restarter characters, the skills are all, as that's what I've not mentioned, is that when you get a new character, their skills are leveled up to where they should be in the game. Not leveled up, they're leveled up higher. So they become like strong when you get them. So you have incentive to use them. There's a good drink right to the run, but my drink's empty, so I can't have a drink. Now I'm sad. Seven. The game feels like it's running so fast. I don't know why. Well, except it's weird that I'm usually losing frames on this fight. I guess Mind Bomb actually makes me laggy. I could have spelled that actually. Anyway. I need to stop speaking like that. Uh-oh. That's one of the stages that could bend the run out of nowhere down. One more to go. Then this stage, really easy. But it's probably the stage that's easiest to end a run. So yeah, there's that to deal with. And it's not even just what a difficult trick that we're doing. We're just doing that. That can end so many runs for no reason. Like in not even like 30 seconds the run can just end because the box decides to not push you out. I always use the D-pad, I always do it the same, just sometimes it doesn't want to. Are we in a good cycle? No, we're not. Where are we? No, we are. Oh, damage reduce the cycle actually. Okay, I didn't break the cutscene this time. I say that like it's common occurrence, no, it's only happened once. You die attack. use that with reason because, well, Flan likes cancelling out with that third attack after one hit, needing guard, so that's why I did that. And you gotta go set the bench again now, sorry. The whole way the run's being done now for the next. You know what, I made it so Flannin gets like half the time in this run. Stupid to not use it for like the side quest where fighting is in them, like this one. I mean, this is Flan's stage, just shows how broken she is. You can skip the whole stage like you can in earlier in the game as well, and just go straight to the boss. Any difference is it's a different boss. It's so cool. That's one Flan stage. Now let's get ready for a lot more. What I will say, Flan has the hardest stage for us to play. However, Bryson has more of a run ender stage, which is the one to unlock Flan. So in a way it's still Flan being able to end the run. And it's not because of the Flan fight, but styling the Flan fight is pretty much impossible. Especially with Ryzen because, well, the die attack is an obvious tell. Plus using Ryzen, you'd have Mind Bombs equipped, if you don't want to swap it off for something more damaging. But it's fine because you can just cycle your other two abilities, pretty much. You put a bit of cooldown time, which you want for Flan anyway. Also, anyway, this stage. I was on too cool, it's on the wrong angle. There we go. The Flan also have a glide. So we got a glide there. Anyway, I feel bad for you every time I do the stage. That's the first time I've seen this spell in like a year. This is the worst I've ever done at this stage. That like never happens. Guess I heard what I was saying once before the fight. Even though the IO fight is in the series of stages I could beat without moving once I could trigger a fight. Also, plan was our second character quest that upgraded our spell level, so there's that as well. Enough reason to do that stage when we get it. Wasn't, you know, being an easy switch to plan. Anyway, how to have a good fight in this one is you don't hear the violin. If you hear the violin, you'll know it's a bad fight. That's weird not getting a melee version. You're not going to click back and bounce because, well, you can't get to the boss fight. Oh, so this is saying like catch chain or something. I know you're meant to play side with her. First and the first two encounters of the three. Might be 3 out of 4, I don't know. I've done this quest legit like 2 times. It's just a glitch because you're not meant to be missing encounter chain a certain amount of times. And well, with it being the first one, it just brings the message up, not thinking about it's the boss fight, not the playing tag. However, you can't just play tag for her and end the stage. she already in it's not a difficult fight. Yes, I was using fly, but I still stand by it. Even though she was the one that did my last one that was going well. Ignore that. I had no armor and I had a weapon that lost me like 20% of my max HP for more attack. Drop rate, it wasn't real. It wasn't even one of the good ones that gave me crit. You to be you and you to be you. Oh, sorry. Sadly, skipping third stage and does not work in this. I mean, it won't be allowed in 100% anyway. Obviously, it'll be skipping a boss, which we're not allowed to do. It's still a shame. You can get to the end, just nothing happens. Spell skip there, wasn't expecting that. Let's go down, 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 down. Let's go down, yeah, let's go down, because I told myself to go down. I wonder if I could skip this left at the very least. Opens up that door there. Yeah, we were ready to gang up on Mima, but no. Invisible walls say only one can pass. No friendship beyond this point. So instead of having Yukari just break the boundaries and letting everyone through, we accept the conditions. This was a really weird in the fight. I'm scared. And that was faster than the 80% world record. Let's go, guys. I mean, 80% Sumi world record, just so. I reckon I could propose this as a category, actually. Got the Gensokyo Dream 100%. Why not make the Gensokyo Dream any percent? Which is just any character switch is allowed. So we don't have an any percent for that. I'll propose it. Anyway, this is the reason I lost the last run, this one stage. Because I got on the weapons that lowered my health and I wasn't getting any honour. There's a weapon, ideal, that's an accessory. Armour, that's not each though. I'm gonna do one more run. Oh, I'm a plus and fine with that. Even though I was able to, no, I'm not gonna say that. Anyway, Darmy. I've already done worse than the last Darmy fight I had. It's ready. Honestly, I thought using my spell would have cancelled that attack out. That's got that, I'm just guessing again a better weapon. I'm fine running this weapon to the end of the game. Like, I'm completely fine with that. Just, I had hope. That spell specifically, I need to listen to the song. I mean, I don't need to, I just play a group to do it, I'll listen to the song, then press the button based off the actual song. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. I don't deal with these flames either. Also, if I'm correct, this just skipped the spell. No. Attacking at the same BPM as the song's actually a free way to avoid that attack if anyone's struggling with it. This is actually the last difficult problem fight. Actually, no, I lied, do agree. It still has to be fought twice. Ignore what I just said, actually. Why did I do that? Oh, I just wasted time. I did a stupid idea, I just wasted so much time. Well, I'm really scared of this attack. I don't know what I can ever do against this attack. It's not like I can take my hands off the controller and stretch. If you couldn't hear the button spam there, well, I'm spamming both the heal and the block button. Only one of the buttons was working. Only the heal button wanted to work. Anyway, Okay, patience is always good at the start of a Catherine fight, just because you don't want to deal with wind at the very start. Also, yeah, Catherine's here too. I don't know what I'm going to do against this attack either. This actually takes a bit more skill, like you have to run a circle. Oh, I didn't cancel it out, it normally does. Stealth really. Yes, I have to just go through Catherine. Well, this is the last fight I'm actually worried about. There's one thing I'm worried about in the Mima refight. That's just, I can get unlucky with certain attacks. And I got the one thing I did not want with the Euclid fight, I just miss a melee. Use your spell. Even though you're still going to use spell 3, because you really love that spell. Which means you're probably still liable to use your last set of cranes. Which is an annoying thing, but oh, you live with it. Anyway, something can go wrong here, but after that we're in like turn brain off mode. Just the last real challenge of the run. Which that was actually an unlucky attack pattern, it's just I was able to react to it well enough. No. I think I would be using Levitate more, but nope. Levitating for me is more the iframes and bosses than the actual damage. Like this attack here. Also, it's a smaller arena, so it's harder, plus it's a square arena, not a circular arena. Which I know might sound like a stupid excuse, but it's harder to go in a circle when your arenas are square. I was so close to dying there by accidentally guarding a star. But quite over. Also notice how Yukari was a longer fight than Mima. I just want to point that out. Is this possibly over now? Yeah, possibly over. That 3k in the middle might have actually made a difference. Stupid, but... do 3 switch, do 2 switch. Yeah, that's what it is. 3 switch, 2 switch. 1. I could arguably switch for this one, but I have to switch back to the next one. So it's more worth just to do this one normally. Plus it's only Mark 2. One of the fights you can put on the list of beat without moving. Along with Crab, Crab Ken, Ox Demon Ken. A lot of the giant fights can. Yeah, the health going down that fast makes sense, because we are hitting 2 hitboxes there. I've got to switch, it was 2 switch. Great. I need to switch first. Do you remember fighting in the other games? In Scarlet, we used to do jumping using projectiles. Using projectiles to hit him. I did do 3. Oh. I did do 3. I was completely zoned out doing one of them. That's actually just a time waste, even though you can parry it. The bouncing arrow is actually way more useful for stun locking than you think for other bosses, including this one. Also, it always plays the Marissa Story version of the soundtrack. I know nobody probably cares about that, but it's interesting that they chose to keep it to 1 and not make a new one or anything like that. like incorporating me in the theme or anything. Also, yeah, I hope I'm good to unlock, that's good we just saw. I'm an idiot. Oh, we knew that already. Frames for that, so that's why I did that. This stage is about speed and magic. First is speed. Honestly, even calculated, you couldn't lose this race. Unless you don't know how to run. Actually, it'd probably be... You know what? After this run, I'm going to do this without running. But there is incentive to get into the end as fast as you can because you actually do speed up higher getting here faster. If you do it like a normal cutscene, also that was slow for me. You want about 33, I think? I don't know. Anyway, time to skip as well, actually, if I just spam the knife button. Yeah, no spell patchy fight is possible in the game. Believe it or not. It's only double post DLC. We're not even that overpowered. Actually, no, I lie. We have got best gear. I think it's best rarity gear. Now what am I doing? I'll do this one first. I don't know the route for this one, to be honest. I just do what I can. I just do what I do. This is actually one of the longest stages left in the run. Especially this umbrella here can be annoying sometimes. Yeah, this is what we went to with Cherno before. No, I got it easily, you know. This is the best one to do. You just make friends with the bucket. You don't need to beat it up. You just make friends. Why beat it up? Unlike this guy, he's mean. He wants to beat you up. So we kill him. And surprise, more money. Who would have guessed that we don't need it? Also, there's just going to be a small thing I do. We're going to come back this way, so we're going to get that one later, so I can take a sharper corner. Anyway, we have played tag with a brush. What we have in this run. This umbrella just wants a friend as well. You like the ones that just want a friend. Everyone's screaming because everyone right here is being attacked. Like, there's even people here. It's not like we're the only ones here. What am I doing? This one was killed. My controller. Uh-oh. Same this one, I don't know the best route for this one. I have a route that I like, but it's a route that changes depending on if I make a jump or not. It's not a hard jump, but if I don't make it, I'll just get a different 10th energy. There's like 14 spawned. I only go for both of them because I need to get at least one of them. That's why both of them are in it. That one's just also in the way. That one down there I'll get if I miss a jump. Now we just get to speak the through. And Nitra just jumped. We told her not to, but she did. It's fine though, she got caught by Mark 2. Again. Also, issue a Mark 2, it's Mark 2, it just dies. The next one's 3 bosses, so I just prefer doing this one first, because I've only 1 boss. Plus, I sometimes forget where I'm going in this stage. No, it's up to what I'm doing. There's probably multiple ways I could go in this stage, that's just the way that I know. Shame we can't use this guy's got a balance like you can in Marissa's story, or even Rima's story, just only one of them works. We've got one awkward fight left, one difficult fight left, and then just a bunch of other fights. Starting off, we're doing the awkward fight. Which is this one right here, Momi. I was saying this Monday, but I swear this attack's gotten faster. I actually tried to time something stupid there. I just missed time levitating. It's just to show it would have killed. Anyway, Alice, be kind, please. Give any melee attack. Before I go do turn-based combat. Okay. Fight over. Noted, I can hit you all that first attack. I just last spell. I often count the minis to it. She did just shoot us. Saying something like, what are you looking at, I think. I don't know. It was a 4-4 break, that's all I know. I need to just slow down for like half a second here. I just need to make sure I'm in place and then do it. For some reason, just slowing down for like half a second there makes that a lot more consistent for me. And now, time for the question that everybody asked. What would happen if Koji fought machines? Would her power work? The power of not being detected. So as you could see, everyone all around her couldn't see her. So, is it the same for machinery? I'm saying this like I don't know the answer, and the fact that I'm bringing it up probably means everyone else know the answer. Let's go scare the drone together, Koichi. You ready? Wow, it didn't work. Who would have guessed? We sure wouldn't have. That's fine. That was only a one-time thing, obviously. Too busy in this terrible storyline to actually pay attention to the game. Sven, there's a tank now. Oh, it turns face us because it knew we were here. Got to drop the saw blade to run away scared though. Anyway, drone time. Time to get our revenge. It lives on 1 HP for a second. Add that onto the list of fights you can beat without moving. This is the stage that I'm most scared about that's left, to be honest. And you can probably see why. We're Sumi, we're really weak skills because we haven't been using them all game. And well, there's obviously a boss fight, and well, you can probably tell who it's against. But this is the longest stage left in the run. This is probably like a quarter of the run that's left, I'd argue. But just a lot of talking, that's the only reason. Plus, we don't do a lot of damage to the boss. And considering it's a post-game boss, there's HP involved. However, we're powered up. The only thing we don't have is powered crit. We got everything else. Anyway, we're talking at the shrine now. Yeah, I forget that counts as a loading screen, so I just lost some time there. Well, I mean, even like this talk will have been here for like, what, 1.5, 2 minutes? I don't know the exact time. It's not something I've like ever timed. But I know, like, when I was using optimal splits, it was about a 6-minute split. This is before I also figured out how to do the boss properly. Actually, they use this arena again for Yukari. To be honest. I don't care if it brings the trains out. Trains that aren't the easiest to see. They're clear to me, but I know some people will have issues seeing those trains. At least the route they go in. That's the pattern that I want. On a melee. I'll play this again. You know what? Skipping to Yukari's spell from this fight. Take it, you know. As you can see, I somewhat figured out this fight out. I did almost die there, but that's besides the point. Anyway, you'd think I'd go over there first, like one off, but no. You'd have to switch characters again. Anyway, we're going ball hunting. See? It's a ball. I mean, literally. and it actually is a ball, canonically. I say canonically, but it's not like canons or something, but... What happened when Tsubisa came to the cold ball in a different universe? Actually, no, it isn't. It's just never a primordial being. Luckily, we don't see the parkour on this stage. Or at least that bit. Just a tiny bit of parkour. Where am I going? Luckily, there's not 3 fairies meant for us here. Only Marissa has to deal with that. Really? I'm somewhat surprised Yukari didn't have a character stage. Even though someone is stupid, just like fighting Sunny. Or Star, probably. Just because Star's the only one that character. Well, there actually isn't in here. Yeah, we did the stage now for 2 reasons. 1, it was played as Sumi, and 2, it was played as Sumi, and I didn't want to re-switch to Sumi. Instead, I wanted to stay as this character, who is our favourite Remy. We're now just in the returning characters part of the game. Got 3 stages and 2 characters left. One of them just a normal side quest, which you'd think I'd do as Flan, but no. Remy's actually better for that one. Remy's damage is better than Flan's in one fight. Me doing that one thing there made me realise this stage is possible without collecting any gold. Well, on the floor. You have to pick up the money from the enemies. Sorry. Just looking for a strong person to fight, but we can't find a strong person. Yorihime says we can go to the moon anytime. Surprise Yuko from the Underworld, we just were. Not the Underworld, the Netherworld, sorry. We were just there looking for a strong opponent. You might be wondering why we choose to use Remy for an extra fight. Well, you'll see. So the options were, well, Remy, who we got now, a Flan from earlier, could use Sumi or Koshi, or we could use Horizon, who we're ending the run with. Remy was chosen for one reason and one reason alone, which we're about to see. I lied, I'm sorry, I'm not going to see it. I tried to get my combo to 10. Anyway, this should be quite over. Yeah. That one attack there is why we're using Remy. So you're going to join the cake on your own, because nobody wants to join you. You just take it from them anyway. Yorihime, go train your soldiers even more. That's all it took was the Remy wanting to fight to defeat all of them. So in the story, Remy has taken out both a whole forest and a whole moon. Sounds about right. Anyway, there's a thing here. I don't know the boundary to skip it. Or it's not the end of the world if I don't skip it, as you can see. One thing that's slower with Remy than Flan in this is this one encounter here. Because we can deal with the switch and the enemies at the same time. However, it doesn't even make a difference really, just a few seconds. A few seconds here for guaranteed no spells on the boss. I think I know what I'll take. A few inconsistent seconds is better. Then possibly length of boss spells. Both characters have a glide anyway, so it doesn't make moving through the stage any different. There's about 1-2 combat sections. Well, that one's a bit safer as well because I could use my knives. But I don't need to. Both of them can make this jump. Anyway, fighting it through. That's why I use Remy, she can just one-shot it through. Whereas Flan has to combo and there's a chance where you just get a spell and lose more time than using. We're just using Gunmate from the start. This is a stage I don't know routing for. This one feels best. So I'm going down here. Then down again. And then looping back to this section, we're going up instead. Oh, I messed up. Oops, I messed up. I was meant to go up on before looping back in. That's fine, this works well though. I can just go this way. Actually no, this works quite well. I don't know. I haven't spent time running through this stage in different variations, timing, how long it takes. Go through this loading zone up here. Whereas that'll be time. Oh yeah, also time's coming up by the way. Oh, I'm sorry, Catherine. Fight's over. I do not know how I somehow saved 4 minutes, but I did. And to show you that it wasn't me skipping a stage, that proves 100%. So yeah, that's a world record. Didn't think I'd be saving that much time today. 1:47:55.